Hey everyone, this is Jebro. Today I'm going to talk about something which maybe I shouldn't be doing, maybe I should be doing, but something I feel like I should do, especially as you are my subscribers. I'm not really advertising this video anywhere, and I want to tell you some thoughts and feelings about the pre-purchase and what's going on with that. People are doing it, people are responding and stuff and giving feedback, and so many people are up in arms about it. I just had to say what I think as well. I made a video going through each of the editions and whatnot, and when my initial reaction to that was, I didn't think about it in terms of a community thing and other people and how they would think about it as well. I actually thought about it from my own view, and excited about a pre-purchase, like we all are, always all wondering about what's going to come. Are we going to be able to get, this epic special edition figurine of Mordremoth, or, of Ritlock in Revenant gear or whatever. Something that didn't come, something that people are pissed off about, something that, we don't know if that will come. It's something that is entirely possible. There's a few reasons why people are pissed off, and I can understand them. I can actually understand them. I just want to give you a bit of a background of me and where I've come from and what I do, in terms of, even how much money I make, because it's kind of relevant, I mean, I've been talking to people and they're saying, I just can't afford this. I can't afford, like, if you're in the UK, the game costs, the Ultimate Edition costs £80. That's more than $100. It's not equal. It's not a conversion rate thing. It's not equal in price. But I understand why it's at that price, because, the market is changing. Everything changes in that way, and it's a way of balancing out. I understand that. But that's a lot of money to get a character slot, a miniature Revenant Ritlock, a finisher, and, a Guildhall decoration and glider skin. Okay. I'm going through at the moment, the gripes that people have, the difficulties that people have, the reasons people are angry, and potentially why, some other people might be angry as well. It's sorry, someone's calling me. I'm recording this in one go. I'm not bullshitting you, and this is how I feel. Okay, that's a lot of money. Yes. Just to give you again my background on me, I am a student. I do not get any support from the government. I do not get anything, which, that's an issue. That's an angry thing I'm angry about. I work 2 or 3 jobs. I had to move home and live with my family. You see this room? This is my living space. This is what I do. The reason I do YouTube, the reason I shoutcast for Guild Wars 2 is because I fucking enjoy it. I enjoy doing this. This is something that I do. The reason I'm swearing is because, I'm quite passionate about this, and it's something which has really been awesome. The reason why I will buy this game at least once, because I have more than one account, is because of that. Is because of the community that made me feel like I wanted to get involved with the game and in this kind of content creator part of my life. I am busy as hell. I've got 2 or 3 jobs. I've got studies to do. I've got really important stuff, but still I want to create this content. I want to get involved with the community, and I want to talk to people in the game, because you guys are fucking awesome people. I'm not, no bullshit, all of you, even the people I've had arguments with, in the end, it's ended up in a good discussion, and I've even made friends out of it, Even Brazil, I watched his video the other day from D&T last night, and I could feel his anguish at how he was disappointed with things, and I can understand them completely. Things like, why should I pre-purchase a game that I don't know what the fuck I'm getting? Okay, that's fair enough. That's absolutely fair enough. Do you have to pre-purchase the game now? Absolutely not. No one is forcing you. And when I made my pre-purchase video, if you felt obliged to support me in any way, then I apologize, because that is not my intention. I give you information so you can go out there and do what you want with it. That's absolutely fine by me. You should not buy this game. I'm telling you that right now. You should not buy this expansion if you do not think it's worth the money. If you do not think it's worth the money, do not pay it. Wait until you know what's happening. I've got my main class is engineer. I don't even know what my elite specialization is going to be yet, you know. I'm a PvPer as well, mainly a PvPer. And that's, you know, I get one game mode. Is that enough for me? Personally, I'm okay with it. The main reason I like this game is the combat. This is the main reason I like the game. I have played many MMOs. I'm mainly an MMO player. I literally find it difficult to play single player games because I like talking to other people, playing with other people, having a community, you know. It's very important to me. It's just the way I am. I don't like playing solo. It's boring as hell. I'm probably not a typical gamer in that sense, but you know, you could say you play on your own anyway because you're playing in a room with no one else. But you know what I mean. And it's very important to me that I am still get to know these people and I still can talk to you guys and that everyone's going to join together in this. But if you do not feel like you can part with the money because you don't know enough about the game, that's fair enough, man. Don't feel like, no, I'm sure you're not going to feel bad about it. And I'm not angry about the fact that people are getting up in arms about it at all. No way. Because at the end of the day, you spend money on something, you should know what you're getting, you should be happy with it. You are a customer, you are someone who is paying someone for a service. If you're not happy with it, then you shouldn't be doing it. And that's absolutely fine, and I agree with that completely. I didn't play the other Guild Wars games. I'm probably one of the influencers that hasn't, probably the only one that hasn't actually. So, you know, there's arguments about how those expansions came with a character slot and stuff like that, and how, you know, this is completely different. There is no character slot with this expansion other than if you pay for the deluxe editions and ultimate editions, which, you know, that's the one thing that I am not massively happy about. But I can use my gold in game and I can pay for it. I can't really afford to pay for things like that. And I know that, you know, maybe I'll not do something and just be like, yeah, okay, what is it, $10 or £8 or something for the 800 gems to get a character slot. Okay, that's fine. But that's not really the point, is it? The point isn't the cost. I think the point is that people feel hurt that they haven't been given the chance to have that extra character slot because there's a new character that you can get with the Revenant, of course, where, you know, that's your slot for this new class. Okay, hi, I'm ArenaNet. Here is your extra slot because we want you to play this new class. We want you to try this out, and people are upset about that. And maybe that was a mistake. Maybe they wanted to encourage people to invest more in the game with the extra character slot so that they could produce extra content later. That doesn't matter or not. That might be the reasoning, but people are upset about it. You know, the packs that come out, Standard Edition, Deluxe and Ultimate, different things appeal to different people, you know. There's a finisher, that's something I like. I personally like a Revenant finisher. I think it's nice, you know. PvP, I'm going to use that a ton. You know, things that don't appeal to me would be the miniature. I kind of like that stuff, but, you know, still. The guild hall decoration, like, that's quite cool. I've got a guild, and I'm going to make sure I've got a guild when I go into this, hopefully. And, you know, we can use those things. Is it awesome? It's okay. It's not so amazing, but, you know. And then the glider skin. If I go to PvE, then I can use that. Gliding's pretty cool anyway. But the point is, the reason people are pissed off, you know, are these reasons I spoke about before. The other problem is the explanation, perhaps, and the communication about the core game coming with this expansion. There was a comment on Reddit saying about how the core game, you know, it's free. It's not part of, this is not included in the price, which, you know, is another mistake, a communication error. If we're blatantly honest, and I'm a caster for ArenaNet, I'm a caster for ESL, and I'm not afraid to say that the communication in that was poor. It was not good communication, and it was unfortunate that it went that way. But we've had this issue in the past with ArenaNet. We've had poor communication. But guess what we've done? We've fucking forgiven them, guys, you know? We've forgiven them for that. And that's what we're going to do, probably. That's what many people are going to do. Because we love this game, and we love the community and the people that are playing it. And that's how I feel. Because I can forgive that. Because I can also see it in another way. Yeah, okay, you know, that made me think maybe I was paying for something which I've already got. Why the hell am I paying for that? But I'm looking at it on the other side. I want this game to grow. I want to get more people into the damn thing. I want to get my friends to come back and play it and say, you know, oh shit, Dan, Jebro, they're not going to call me Jebro, but you know, Daniel, I haven't got the base game. That means I've got to pay like 50, 30 quid, 60 quid for this deluxe edition and buy the game as well. Why? I'm not going to pay like 130 quid, 100 quid to play this. And then it's like, well, you can get the core game with it. Get a couple of new players in. Okay, they've lost out by not playing the game so far, you know, almost 3 years. They haven't got all the skins that we've got. Guild Wars 2, at the moment, as a game, as it is now, is not about hardcore PvE content for you guys. It's about farming that stuff. It's about the skins. It's about the community. It's about your guild. It's about the PvP and the world v world and the fights you get and the combat system. And the challenges that everyone makes as a community. Speedrunning is something that the PvE community came up with. You don't have to do that. No one has to do what they're doing in Guild Wars 2. No one has to be in these tournaments, these SPVP tournaments we've got. No one has to do the DNT casting that they've made in the community as these events. No one has to do the World v World events. So you see Chemistry doing the casting of World v World on the internet. The guys that are streaming different parts of the game and having fun with the community members. Go on Twitch and you won't see many MMOs doing the same thing. World of Warcraft, yes. But not many other games that are as popular MMO-wise if you go on there and have a look. And you see how people are getting involved with the community and talking to each other. And that's what this game is about. That's what we are about. That's what you are about as well. You watching right now, this is what you are about. I understand you're angry. I understand you're pissed off, and you really, like, when you saw this, you were just like, fuck this shit. I'm not fucking doing this. I'm waiting until this comes out later and I know what I'm getting for my money. And I urge you to do that. I seriously do. Why pre-purchase something you're not, which isn't giving it to you at the moment, you know? In the UK, £35 for the standard edition. And then deluxe is 60 quid. Is that a lot of money for an expansion? I would pay it, but only because just because I want to play the bloody thing. Will I buy it right now? I'm not sure. One, I can't afford it right now on one of my accounts, and yeah, two, it's mainly about that. It's in the middle of the month as well, so you know, pay packets don't come in yet. So that's the issue I have with that. And you know, I guess I look at all the rage on Reddit and I look at all the rage on other people's videos. I've not had so much myself, which I'm kind of surprised about, actually. So maybe if you want to put some rage below, then go for it. But I'm just keep looking at the price, and I'm just thinking about it. This is why I keep looking over here. But this is just how I feel, guys. Don't spend the money if you don't think it's worth it at the moment. You know what we're getting in terms of new World v World, new PvE zones. We don't know how many we're getting and whatnot, though. Well, roughly, I mean, we can say area, and we know we've got the 3 levels and stuff, but we don't know, you know, wherever there's zones, how many zones are inside of this, I suppose. PvP, we're getting Stronghold and whatnot as well. Next week we get all the new trait lines and that kind of stuff. I mean, that's my side, really. That's what I'm getting from it. The constant change of classes and combat system, as well as the new specializations, which I know which should just be coming as the core game, but also, you know, we get Revenant and whatnot as well. But I think, look, just one last point I wanted to say, and I know a lot of people have said this as well, is that we don't pay a subscriber fee. I just checked on the internet. I just checked over at World of Warcraft. I remember I used to pay like 10 or 12 quid for a month, right? I'm not paying that anymore, man. I'm not doing that. That's not. I don't want to pay for a game per month. Because why? Guild Wars 2, I don't have to. Fuck it. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying that money. And, you know, if I think about how, if I'd paid £10 a month up until now, let's work this out. I'm going to work this out right now. Maybe I could do the maths a bit quicker if I actually was a little bit more on it today, but I'm not. I kind of just woke up, and I did think about this video actually quite a lot, whether or not I should do it in the first place. Okay, so let's think about it. What, 12 months? Let's just say 2 years. Okay, times, oh god, the maths is not difficult. 240 quid. You know, that's 2 years. We've been going for longer than that. That's how much I would have spent if I'd paid World of Warcraft. Then I would have to have bought the expansions as well. I probably would have done that if I was invested in it as much as I am with Guild Wars 2. This is personally I'm talking about. But even before I got into this kind of stuff, I've only been doing this for about 1.5 years. I've not been doing it since launch. I wasn't into PvP at launch either. I was into World v World, and that's why I played. Our guild came over to here from Rift actually, which I've got a bigger guild in Rift. I've got a bigger guild in this, bigger community that side. But Guild Wars 2 has a world of people that I'm interested in talking to and playing with, and you know, casting to as well. I know you're not a caster. I know you might not be a YouTube content creator. You might not be doing anything. You might just want to play the damn game, and that's why you want to get this thing, this pre-purchase, but you can't commit to it yet. Understand that. It's very difficult to commit to something that you don't know what you're getting. But I'm just thinking about the price in terms of the worth and what you're getting. I've had almost 3 years of gameplay for, I can't remember how much I paid for the original game, around £45 to £50, because I think I got the second level edition, which got some free bits and pieces. It's been worth it for me. I've made some lifelong friends out of this. I've gone to community events in London and the UK. I'm not doing this just for the game. The game is half of the reason why I play it. Literally. The game is great. The combat system is awesome. I love Guild Wars 2. But I love the communities just as much. This is it. This is it. Game, community, right? This is why. This is why this is what I'm saying. I'm still here. This is why I'm still doing this. If I didn't like the community and the game equally, I probably wouldn't be. If I'm honest, I probably wouldn't be doing it. So, you've listened to me ramble for a while. I'm not sure for how long. Leave me a comment below. Screw it. Chuck a like, chuck a dislike. Be honest. There's no monetization on this video. There's no advertising. Just this title. Just what you think about it. I'm sorry if I've offended you. I don't think I have. But also, you know, let's have a conversation about it. Let's chill. I mean, you can tell I'm swearing and being angry. It's not really angry. It's more passion, you know, and that feeling of wanting to actually, you know, get you guys playing the game eventually in the end, making sure that you are getting your money's worth and making sure that you are happy doing what you're doing. Don't purchase the game if you're not happy. Do not do that. If you want to be involved, another reason I want to be involved is I want to test the betas and try and give feedback. That's the extra money that I'll feel like I'm putting towards it if I pre-purchase it right now on one of my accounts, one of my extra accounts. Because that is something I want to be involved with. I want to give feedback. I want to make sure that I have some input into the future of this game, and that makes me feel part of it as a person playing Guild Wars 2 as part of the community, and also, you know, trying to give feedback to ArenaNet. That's it. I'm done. Cheers. See you soon. Take it easy.